abundant day, evening, and or afternoon to you and yours. Soul Tribe, welcome back, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't hesitate to click the like button, the subscribe button, and turn on your notification bells for any future premonitions, messages, or downloads. If you find that this message does resonate with you, okay. Um, and if you don't, you're welcome to go back and look at any of the other messages that I've previously put out. Okay, this is going to be a general message, and I'm going to pull a few spreads. I received some type of. I feel like whoever you are, um, I received another premonition. Okay, so it's something going on where something is being. I'm hearing eliminated and elevated. Okay, this has to deal with your ancestors. Um, it's some type of help that you're receiving at this time. Okay, and they may be contacting you. Okay, so you could be having very intense dreams. More than one could be coming. Okay, to contact you at the same time. Um, or this could happen like in a matter of the same night. Okay, like if you get up, go use the restroom or something like that. It's something about them contacting you in your dream state. Okay, I know this happened to me a couple years ago. So, and then again, the premonition that I just received. So, I feel like that this time it was more. Okay, something could definitely be taking place at this time. I don't know if someone could be sick. Okay, in the family or something like that. Something is going on, and I feel like this could be somebody's karma. I don't know, but let's see what's going on, like for real, because the energy is like it's giving protecting, protecting you. It's also was giving me like there's a need, like they want something healed. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be you healing a side of your family. This is going to be you going in, that's going to be like your assignment in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, and for others of you, this is like this could be an actual death that's about to take place. Okay, we got law at your door, or they could be protecting you from this incident or something. Okay, we got the Cochina spirit guide and too far sanction. Yes, somebody did something. Okay, so somebody could have been calling the popos on somebody. Okay, or something like that could have occurred or taken place. That could be. We don't see what's going on here. We got reap what you sow. Yeah, big mama spirit and cleansing heart chakra with rebirth and initiation. So I definitely feel like whoever you are, like you've been working hard on your journey, okay? And I feel like people may have been trying to stop you from accomplishing your, you know, sanity, your peace. Um, I'm also feeling like whoever you are, you could be a mute in some way. You could be a mutable sign, okay? Because I feel like you're quiet. Look, with the shaman. Yeah. You don't say too much, whoever you are, okay? Yeah, somebody's trying to get somebody caught up. This could be in the justice system, okay, in some way, shape, form, or fashion with justice. And the first card, we got laws knocking at your door, okay? Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Because, honey, So for some of you guys, this is a big mama, okay? There's somebody big mama and this could be your cousin. This could be a feminine friend. They passed away at a young age or they passed away, yeah. It could have been in their youth years, or it could be in their adult life where, you know, too soon type energy. Okay, somebody's definitely protecting you. Just a second. Yeah, this is crazy. How these people just be. Okay, so anyway, um, Cochinas are spiritual beings in Pueblo cultures. So Indian descent could be very significant. Okay, um, who act as intermediaries between the humans and the spiritual world. Okay, so they're also like teaching tools for children. Okay, it says Cochina dolls are often gifted to children, particularly girls, to teach them about the Cochina world and the importance of respecting the natural world. The natural world. Okay, they reside in mountains, sacred places, believed to influence weather, crops, and other aspects of life. Mm. So let's see. So this is a nature spirit. Okay, someone who likes nature. Okay, or someone who was very they could have been an earth sign. They don't have to be. They could have been a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This person. Okay, that's protecting you. But let's see what this is. What is law at your door? Preoccupied by others. You may feel overwhelmed by the opinions of others, sensing the need to tiptoe around their viewpoints to avoid disrupting their perception of you. Allowing their opinions to dictate your actions will only restrict your aspirations, and living by their rules isn't truly living at all. Stop limiting yourselves for the sake of others. Reliving. Okay. It's time to release the past instead of dwelling on it repeatedly, anticipating different outcomes. Deep down, you realize that things won't improve. It's time to re- relinquish. Okay, yeah, it's time to relinquish what no longer serves you and acknowledge the presence of better opportunities. But initially, you must surrender control. So somebody could be reliving a situation of something occurring where maybe somebody sent somebody to jail, or they mad because of something. I don't know what this is. I kind of feel like it could be them being mad at you not wanting to tiptoe around them, or maybe somebody's trying to keep somebody in check by saying they're gonna call the police on them or something like that. That's what this is giving me. Somebody saying like, I'm gonna call the police on you, and because of this and that, and make you go to jail, or if you don't do what I say do. Like, what? Who? Whatever this is, don't worry about these people, because I feel like they want to dictate to you, how to do something. They want to give you some rules, or this could be you slowing yourself down in a way. I feel like, let me see, what's slowing down? Why are the laws at the door? That's what I want to know. Like, why? Okay, so y'all need to be careful about who y'all communicating with. Okay, because y'all got people who want yes mans around them. Okay, that's exactly what this is. And it's something about you releasing something, okay, or reliving something. Maybe they're stuck in their head and reliving some type of traumatic situation that they done been through, and they taking it out on everybody or anybody that crossed their paths, and they want you to do what they want you to do, the way they want you to do it, or something like that. But I also feel like whoever this person is that's causing this drama, that's trying to have these laws at your door, okay, it says they talk, it's something about them talking too much, or, it says you may think that expressing your mind is conducive to standing up for yourself. However, you may end up putting your foot in your mouth and regretting what you have shared with others. Not everything needs to be talked about, and everyone needs to know your next moves. Stay quiet and move in silence. So it's a need for you, whatever it is that you're doing, to keep it to yourself, because y'all got some people that is trying to put y'all caught up in a catch-22 with the law ban, and ain't nobody got time to be going to jail. Okay, it's almost like somebody saying that they doing something, or they like you did something, blaming you for something, or you getting caught but everybody else didn't get caught. So just be careful. Just be careful. It's very snakish energy. I'm looking at this snake coming out the skull's head. Yeah. And whoever talking, like, whatever you tell them, they gonna go tell somebody else, but they don't even, they adding shit on, and no, This is way too much, okay? Way too much for tea time. All right, yeah, this is somebody who you've outgrown, okay? And, like, somebody is definitely under investigation. Somebody's under investigation for something, okay, about some type of choice that they made in order to increase their finances, okay? So it's definitely a no-no. Like, maybe somebody's coming in to offer you a once in a life opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And it's a need for you to align, okay? It's a need for you to align. Look, rest in peace. I can't make it up. I told y'all. Somebody is about to be in trouble for this. Some type of work that they've done or something of some sort. Your spirit guide been protecting you, okay? And I feel like this person may have been helping you, like, release tension. I'm also hearing spirit say any type of addictions and things like that. This younger feminine energy. Look, the cards dropped as I said it. And then look what it's showing. Downfall and rise with scientific mind. Okay? So this is you coming out of your South Node. This is you coming out your South Node energy. This is you aligning with your purpose. This is you rising up. Okay? Turning your good into bad. Making lemonade out of lemons. Or whatever. Yeah, gone to your head. Illusions and confusions. Yeah, I feel like they've been trying to have you all mixed up in the head in some way. Maybe that's what this was. This work was to not absorb, but was to, deplete your mental concentration, your intuition, block it in some way, shape, form, or fashion, deplete it in some way. That's the word I was looking for. Extract, or, people crazy. Yeah, they went too damn far. I feel like you're being encouraged to, just keep the peace and keep it pushing. Because, like, if you react to anything, it's not going to go in your favor. It's something like that. So it's just a need to stay calm and don't even say nothing to nobody. Just keep your peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is going to restore balance. As long as you stay at a peaceful state, this is going to restore balance. That don't mean listen to them. Like, if this is a situation where you got neighbors and shit like that, like, no. That ain't what I mean. Okay? So, that's what that is. We got peaceful. Moving forward. What's the advice? Moving forward. Advice. Yeah, illusions and confusion. Be aware of the illusions and confusion. I feel like somebody could be trying to cause this. Like, that's how they're doing it. They want to confuse you. This is like somebody coming in and giving you advice and saying the worst advice ever, and then coming back around a few years later, and then they're like giving you good advice, or they're giving you your accolade. Like, what? Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either this or that. Oh, they had a change of heart. But they really didn't. Look, playing victim. Yeah, somebody's getting caught up in that shit. Somebody's definitely getting caught up in that shit. Somebody's going to be playing victim to this. And that's what's going to result into them, experiencing that death. And this don't have to be a physical death. This could be a spiritual death. This could be, somebody going to spiritual jail. Well, they should have thought about it. They should have thought about it before they did it. They should have tried somebody else and not you. All right, let's move on to the next one. A whole mess. All right, you just keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like you're at peace and somebody's just trying to disturb your fucking peace. And it's the same time. It's around the same time every year, or around the same time every week, month, or whatever. They, at this point, you know how they move. Okay? Inner childhood healing is in reverse. Somebody needs to heal. Okay? Somebody needs to heal. This person needs to heal. Somebody. When it comes to this particular spread, let's see. Somebody needs to heal. We got Santisma Madre. Let's see. All right, when it comes to Santa Madre, this is dealing with a variety of things, of powers, including love, prosperity, good health, fortune, healing, safe passage, protection against witchcraft, protection against assaults, protection against gun violence. Yeah, protection against violent death, okay? So with this generational curse here, I feel like y'all could be breaking these generational curses. Y'all could have somebody, you could have some type of curse upon your bloodline where it deals with these type of incidences, okay? Where people cross over by way of gun violence, or, a violent death, or some type of assault. Some of you guys could be breaking this cycle now, or you could be working on it, or you're being called to work on it. Your ancestors are listening, or you could be praying this, praying about this, trying to figure out how do you get something done or whatnot. Somebody could need to heal their inner childhood. Like, this could be an inner childhood wound that is blocking you getting through the crevice, like, because I'm being shown like a wall being closed, and as you get closer to it, it kind of closes in more and more, and you're trying to get through the crevice before it can close all the way or something. For whoever you are, it's something that you need to heal, okay? We got cleansing the heart chakra at the bottom. That's why I picked it up. We got the big mama spirit again, and you reap what you sow. Okay? And then we got connect with your guides and identify what needs to be done in order to remove the detachment. Ancestor prayer warriors. So this is like how I saw my ancestors. Just like this. But it was like a big, huge room. And everybody was in there. They were cooking and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, but we didn't sit down and eat. We were standing and rejoicing. So it's something about that. Like, when I said in the beginning of the message, some of you guys, you may need to grab your journal, okay? So that you can make sure that you're notating what's going on with you, how it's going on, and things like that, okay? Just a second. Anyway, so, yeah, that's what this is. I feel like let's see how you're going to do this. I'm going to use the other cards for that, but I just want to pull a few on here. Tell me about the Santa Madre. Somebody could have, like this is generations before you, whoever did this. Yeah, somebody is in bad credit status. Okay. Um, it says be careful of behaviors and attitudes that can damage your credibility, relationships, and opportunities for growth. Recognize the consequences of your actions and work towards improving your credit through positive changes and consistent efforts. Okay, so and then we got wide-eyed innocent with the generational curse. Okay, yeah, they didn't know. Somebody is in debt. There's somebody is in spiritual debt, and that's why I'm picking up on that death. Okay, that's why I said death. So somebody here, whoever is on this, that's gonna come across paths with this message, your bloodline was cursed by someone else. Okay, and I feel like whoever this person was, they used some type of Santa Madre. Okay, or maybe somebody is, yeah, yeah, somebody could have used something like that in order to obtain something. I know it's not in reverse. Upright, somebody on another note could have came in and reversed it, okay? Or I don't know. Somebody offered somebody something. This is somebody's bloodline with this bad credit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying here. Yeah, like somebody didn't fucked around and they finna find out. Because like you didn't see this coming, or your ancestors didn't see it coming. Okay? In this card, everyone's eyes are closed. No one's eyes are open. And if they're open, you can't see like their eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like angel death behind them or something of some sort. Some type of curse. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely giving this. If y'all paying attention, let me show y'all real quick what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's definitely how I'm seeing it. That is definitely giving that. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. And as you see, it looks like their eyes are open, but you can't see anything. Yeah. And this one, he looked like he's shocked. And he's scared than a motherfucker. So it's definitely going down like that. There's definitely. So somebody is in debt for whatever they did. And that's not your problem, okay? Because you didn't know anything about this. You had your eyes wide open, but you didn't know. It says approaching life with wide-eyed innocent, approaching life with curiosity, openness, and a sense of wonder. Often free from cynicism or skepticism, and can foster personal growth and cultivate meaningful connections with others. Viewing the world with optimism, trust, and belief in the inherent goodness of others ultimately contributes to happiness, fulfillment, and well-being. Okay? And your ancestors are forever grateful. Like, from this picture, to this one, this is showing, like, they're forever grateful. That's them going from poverty to royalty. You know what I'm saying? They're being able to ascend because of you. You're listening. They're listening. Let me see. Yeah. You're listening and they're listening. Okay? So when it comes down to this, I feel like you may be being guided to heal an inner part of you, or you may have already healed this, or you're doing it now. Take it as it resonates. Only take what resonates now. Okay, we have having your cake and eating it too. Yeah, with ancestors listening. So it's almost like I'm getting somebody to saying like, I don't deserve this. I should be able to be comfortable, live comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And your ancestors are saying, yes, you will. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that. You definitely do deserve that. Having your cake and eating it too, it's important to recognize that compromises and trade-offs are often necessary. Priority Prioritize what truly matters to you. Be willing to make decisions and strive for balance and contentment rather than expecting to have everything without effort or sacrifice. Okay? So this is them saying, like they want you to continue to work hard, okay? Um but they rather you strive for balance and contentment, rather than just having every single thing, because you may be ready for it, but you may not be ready for it. Okay. And what I mean by that is mentally, you know, your feels is you need it, you want it, you know what I'm saying? But mentally, physically, and spiritually, you may not be ready for, that or certain things. So they're not going to just just hand you all your gifts at one time, because that will distract you. That will take you off of your journey, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It may not be healthy for you until you gain the balance and the contentment that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to first learn how to be content with what it is that you have, So it's giving something like that is what I'm getting from this. What's inner child? What's inner child healing reverse? Looking beyond obstacles. What's looking beyond obstacles? One more, please. Fragmented. Okay, so some of you guys may be stuck on something, okay, like in the last spread we just did, and it's a need to let go, okay? It's a need to focus on only solutions. Like, don't focus on the problem. Whatever's occurring, whatever is happening when it comes to challenges, when it comes to thinking, when it comes to any type of opportunities or, whatnot, you need to focus on the solutions. Stay resilient and see the difficulties as opportunities for growth rather than immeasurable or insurmountable barriers. Okay. Fragmented, clarifying that is talking about establishing clear boundaries in your relationships and commitments by learning to say no to task requests that drain your energy or contribute to fragmentation. Prioritize your well-being needs, focus activities and commitments that align with your priorities, and let go of those that do not serve you. So, whatever this is, this childhood trauma that's here in reverse, I feel like you could be someone who, was scared to say no in a way. Scared to tell people no as a child. You could have had like a lot of challenges growing up for whoever you are. And I feel like whatever that challenge is or was, you could have saw it as a barrier, and so by healing it, you need to be able to see it as an opportunity for growth. Like, if you heal this is an opportunity for growth. By healing this is releasing this in some way, okay? Or by healing this childhood, you're able to connect more with your ancestors. You're able to remove this detachments, okay? And they saying you got this, okay? You're like, whoever you are, you've been called to remove whatever detachment this is. When it comes down to, you've been called, okay? Some of you guys could be shamans. You could be healers, okay? But you definitely have it in your blood. Like, this, I don't even feel like this is something that's being initiated. I feel like whoever you are, you were initiated at birth, okay? You were born with this thing. You're just learning how to use it, A lot of times, like, the messages are just like, the messengers are there to awaken what's already in you, what's already inside of you. So you already born with it, you know what I'm saying? And something activates it. What activates it? Some type of trauma. Most of the time is trauma, you know what I'm saying? So that triggers something, one of your nervous systems, and it begins, Either you tap into it or you don't. A lot of people don't. And a lot of people do, They do whatever suits them at that time. So I feel like that's what that is. And you need to open up. And you need to use it as a, the advice on that would be, use it as an opportunity to grow. Use it as an opportunity to break another curse. Separate. You know what I'm saying? And keep it done. Keep it a done deal. Okay? What's going on when it comes to the next set of energies? We got medicine woman, spirit guide, leap of faith. Didn't I just say something about shaman? Teacher and light worker. Okay. So some of you guys could be working with herbs. You could be a herbalist in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay. A naturalist of some sort. You're very spiritual. You're down to earth. You heal through medicine. You could possibly whip up a batch of something and, you know, it heals somebody. Okay. Whatever that may be, whether it is internal or external. Your hands are very blessed. All of you guys' hands are very blessed. But I'm just saying, in this particular spread, this is what Spirit is showing me. Okay, so we got moving, new beginnings, native chief, spirit guide, and law at your door. We back at this law at your door. Then I say I'm only doing 3 sets, and why we back at this law at your door? So somebody, I feel like you're moving, or Spirit is moving you. Spirit is protecting you in some way from this law at your door. Like it's people. Maybe it's people that is. I'm gonna just do a whole separate message on this law at your door, because it didn't came out too many times. It came out too many times, and I feel like this is deeper than that. But I'm just trying to get some straight to the point messages out here for y'all. Okay, so we got moving, new beginnings. Okay, so some of you guys could be moving, this change of space. When it comes to your foundation, your home. Okay, or this is you moving forward to brighter days. Okay, Indian bloodline is very strong in all of these messages, except for well, in that one as well, kind of the last spread that I just did, but the first one and the last one. So something could be significant about 1 and 3, the number 13. Or the number 1 or 3. Somebody could be a life path 1, or somebody could be a life path 3. Something may be significant about you doing something 3 times, or something happening in 3s. Something could be switching up, and it could just be happening just 1 time. Like you don't need to do it 3 times, which is real good, because I feel like if it does, it's as far as like if it takes you 1 time to do something instead of you doing it 3 times to get it right, that's even better. So something about your gifts becoming stronger. Okay, the more you tap in, your strength. I'm hearing exalted or something like that. Okay, so yeah, something's definitely happening. Okay, so yeah. So I also feel like somebody could be, you know, just like in awe, but not so much in awe, but like trying to figure out like what is going on. What is going on with this person? You know, are they this? Are they that? They can't believe that you are a light worker of some sort. They can't believe that you are a teacher of, you know, a healer. They can't believe that. So they got the laws at your door trying to figure out what it is that you do. Something crazy like that. I don't know. People is a mess. Yeah, your ancestors are listening when it comes down to you breaking this generational curse. You're being encouraged to take a leap of faith. Okay? And we got Hindu spirit guides with the lotus. And you blossoming and blooming. Like, I feel like things are, you know, this is you being at one with self. You could be learning a lot, okay? But whoever I'm speaking to, you apply yourself. Something is significant about pyrite stone or crystal as well, okay? And I know that is dealing with protection. That's also dealing with abundance and many other different things when it comes down to the pyrite. So it's definitely a need for you to keep those. I'm about to say those and your at the same time. Okay, keep those boundaries up. Okay. Yeah. It's something about your resilience. Okay. It's something about your like the way you do things as far as like your dedication, your hard work, you being persistent, okay? And I feel like that's the number one thing that your ancestors are loving at this time. Something is definitely going to be looking up for you guys. You're going to be feeling like you floating for some of you guys, okay? It's something like that going on here as well. Clarify spirits, medicine woman, spirit guide. Yeah, you've been called to heal. Wise and knowledgeable. Yes. Like, it's something about your accreditation. Like, and I'm not saying like you don't have, whoever you are, you have not went to school for this. Okay. This is, like I said, you were born with this stuff. You didn't have to go through certifications and stuff like that. Maybe you're thinking about certifying for it in order to make it a profession, to help you in some way to become, just to get that professional up there. I don't know. Or this could be you, learning more from the elders, the elder shamans or medicine women. There's something about that. Yeah. Wise and knowledgeable. With a deeper understanding of various subjects and concepts, you are better equipped to analyze complex problems and devise effective solutions. You are able to navigate change and uncertainty with resilience and flexibility, drawn from your knowledge and experiences to adapt to new situations and challenges. So Spirit just showed me something. When with that law at your door, Spirit is saying, because of what you do, like I said, okay, it's because of what you do. It's going to be a need for you to be careful of how you handle certain things, or if you are making this a practice in some way, make sure you do certify so that you don't have the law at your door, because somebody is definitely hating on your gift, your ability. And this is something that you were born with. This is not something that you went to school for. You could have went to school for something way totally different, or you could have went to school in the field of, medicine field, for whoever I'm speaking to. Like, you could be a nurse, you could be a practitioner, a doctor, whatever this is. I don't care what field you in. Okay, your gift is your gift, and it belongs to you, and can't nobody tell you or run you and tell you how you want something done, or how they gonna get it done, or like what's the best way to do it, because it's in you. You were born with it. Okay. So it's giving like people watching, trying to figure something out. But I feel like whoever these people are, they're not going to be able to find no true evidence on you when it comes down to like what it is that you do, because the reality is you're not doing anything that you're not supposed to be doing. Which is why you protect it. Which is why these ancestors is coming through. They showing you. They guiding you. They are your guides. You need to pay attention to your spirit guides all the time. All the time. Not just today. Not just when it's convenient for you. But all the time. Like, once you tap in, stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. Because I'm telling you, this is it's always going to be somebody. And each journey is different. Okay? And the more that you elevate, the more that you excel, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to get any easier. And I mean, honestly, it really don't bother like people, not people, but I feel like it really don't bother you that much when people do what they do, because you already know. But that doesn't mean that you're not human. Okay, so everybody have their bad days, okay, and everybody have good days. So that's what I mean by that. So it's very important for you to pay attention, because there's lots of knowledge, lots of wisdom coming through, lots of, hey, distractions. And you need to know when them distractions coming. You need to, because you're gonna feel it. If you're tapped into your ancestors, you're gonna feel it. If you don't see it, if you don't receive a vision or receive a message, guess what? You're gonna feel it. You're gonna know something is off. All you gotta do is use your intuition. Okay, we got prickly here. You may be alienating others by being defensive, evasive, or downright unapproachable. Perhaps this is your way safeguarding yourself due to the past issues, or maybe you lack trust in people or a situation you are dealing with. Remember, it is more effective to attract others with kindness. Okay, so something is here about being kind. So I feel like this is them saying take a leap of faith to step out your comfort zone. It's okay. Be kind. Like you got work to do. You're a light worker. You're a teacher. Okay, you could you got a medicine woman over here. Okay, that's guiding you. But you, my dear, or sir, okay, are needing to surrender to a leap of faith. Okay, something that you could be iffy about. This is something that you're very iffy about. But this is something that has to do with your calling. This is something that has to do with your purpose, so it has to get done. Okay. We got, perhaps this is your way of safeguarding yourself due to past issues, or maybe you lack trust in the people or the situation that you're dealing with. Okay. So it's gonna be a need for you to trust them to know to. Let me say something. Trust. I don't care if it's just this person. From here on out, trust what a person shows you the first time. If you trust what a person shows you the first time, or if they showed you the first time, or whenever, if they ever have deceived you, or just by, experience of meeting a person and getting to know them and being around them, trust them to know to do what you know them to do. What are they known to do? If they known to betray you, then you already know they're gonna betray you. You know what I'm saying? If they've known to be loyal, they're gonna be loyal. If they're known to trust until they show you different. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, from there on out, trust them to know, like I said, to do what you know them to do. Because that can go in many different directions. It's almost like believe them the first time. Okay? Don't let it be a second or a third. It's giving that energy. Yeah, collaboration. Y'all got to collaborate. This is why. So if you use that tactic, then you're going to already know if you can collaborate with these people or not, if they're for you or not. And, it's important because they were saying, you could be being defensive where people don't want to approach you, and I don't blame you. I'm not knocking you. I get it. Oh, I get it. But safeguarding yourself could be holding you up. You know what I'm saying? So in order to overcome this boundary, you got to know how to move, when to move, where to move. And that's why I said stay tapped into your ancestors. That's why I was saying what I was saying. Makes sense, right? Teacher, light worker, collaboration, or tapped into the divine, the most high. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to steer you wrong. Never. We got collaboration is crucial for networking and team building. You may be presented with opportunities to work with others and expand your inner circle. While you may feel hesitant, this is your chance to showcase your strengths and allow others to help you with your weakness. Exactly. Because none of us are perfect, and we're here to grow. We're all here to grow. We don't know everything, and we learn every day something new. And if we don't, what are we doing? I don't know. So y'all got collaborations headed your way, okay? And You got disturbances and distractions. This could even be going on around your neighborhood, or like noises and things like that, and just more police activity in the area, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, this is that. Somebody trying to bam bam at your door about something that they don't even know nothing about. But your ancestors are protecting you. So I don't see it happening at all. But we gonna find out since we're here. Since we're here, yeah, I was gonna separate it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I got a lot to do to get done today. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. When it comes to the law at the doors, what's going on? Let's see. What's the outcome of this law at the door situation for group 1? Like, shit. Excuse my expression. When it comes to the first law at the door, what's the outcome? Oh, okay. Hold on. They flew over here. All right, the outcome is that's too many. But we do got, okay, so yeah, this is like looking back on what you achieved. Use your intuition to set your moral compass. Answering the call creates new opportunities. How can I celebrate my life today? Okay, and this one was like this. So, but we gonna take it upright. So I feel like when it comes to the law at the door, this first situation, you could be a Leo, a Gemini, a Scorpio, Libra, or Taurus. Or this is who's involved in this for the first group, okay? When it comes down to competing, somebody wanted to compete against you. Somebody wanted to challenge you when it came to something. This is them wanting to challenge you, wanting you to be in some type of rut, or this could have been happening to you. Y'all could be seeing the number 77, the number 11, the number 20, or the number 6 could be significant. All right? But with them coming out the way they did, they were kind of like this, you know. And I feel like it's a need for you to look back on what you have achieved, you know, and realize that you can't be throwing stuff away. All right? Now, if we take this in reverse, this is a waste. It was a waste of time for them to do this injustice. You know, they doubted you, they blamed you, and they critiqued you. They criticized you, okay? They ignored their call by criticizing you, wasting their time. And this was all to cause some type of conflict, misalignment, imbalance, and disbalance, okay? Now, this one is still on the top of my hand, okay, because it did. So we're going to flip it over. And this is self-care, satisfaction, luxury, and abundance. Work through your self-care. Work through your inner childhood healing. I don't know if that was group 1, 2, or 3. But whoever I'm speaking to, work through your inner childhood healing, okay? Take care of you. By taking care of you is going to help you. It's going to assist you on what needs to be done next, okay? But this is you being independent, okay, regardless. This is the outcome. So that's the outcome for them. Like, you know, judgment is being called. Justice will be brought to action. And, you know, you're going to get new relationships, new opportunities when it comes to relationships and things of that nature. Your finances will be growing because of, you know, all the hard work that you've done. And for somebody to come in and try to compete with you and knock you down, Spirit was not having that. It is what it is. You get it? Okay. Got it. Good. All right. So let's move on to the outcome of the last law. Because we had that in the first message and the first spread and the third spread. So the third spread law outcome. Because I don't feel like, I feel like y'all good. Okay. But we going to check anyway. Because they just worsen. So what's the outcome of the last law at the door? Yeah. So somebody could be coming in very fast. You could be receiving news. They could be coming to your door to give you some type of news when it comes to something. What is this news that they're coming to bring? Okay. This could be something about something unfair, some type of one-sided shit. So this is something somebody saying that you're doing. Somebody being very selfish, okay, out of desperation, or they did something out of desperation. This person, in order to do what? To betray you. So they wanted to come in with a love offer. Maybe you just denied them and turned them down, okay? I feel like they're trying to deceive you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Maybe they were trying to manipulate you to get something done, or whatever this is. It don't. Tell me more. What is this? With a past person. So a past person that you are no longer in contact with, clearly, because yeah, that you left. Exactly, a past person that you left. Look, he's mad. Okay, you could have been some type of influence to them or helper in some way. Okay. It says be ready for every opportunity you've worked for. Exactly. So this is the outcome. Be ready for every opportunity. Celebration. Okay. And then we got find your inspiration to take action in reverse. So I feel like you found it. Yeah, you found it already. You're on the path that you're supposed to be on, whoever you are. Okay. When we get be ready for opportunity that you have worked for, and then we got this coming out like this, which is find your inspiration to take action in reverse. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, that's definitely giving me somebody who already knows what they want. That you already know what you want. Okay, you already know what you want, and like people keep trying to set you back. You see, this card is the number 4. This card is the number 3. People keep trying to set you back, but that's not happening. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Somebody could be 34. Somebody could be 43, 66, 48. Something is here about 88. Okay. Somebody could be born in 76. Somebody could be 67, 68. Did I already say that? Yeah. Some ain't right though. Somebody could be born in 86, 83, 84, 87, 88. What signs we got here? Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah. Somebody coming in. Possibly a Sagittarius to tell you. Or that could be your signs, or that could be their signs. That's crazy. And I just seen this. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Wounded warrior. Blocked and distracted. Exactly. Somebody, like I said, they want to block your finances. They want to block you. Your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides ain't having it. Okay. They're just not having it. Okay. Because you are actually doing your work. And it'd be different if you were born, you know, you're born with it, but you're not doing the work, and you're not entertaining it, and you don't want to know anything about it. You call, but you're not answering your call. You're somebody who answers your call. So this is like your destiny, and they cannot stop it. Nobody can stop this. The only person that can stop it is you, by stopping. So that's the only thing that they could do, is send stuff like that in order for you to stop. That's why it's important for you to stay in good high vibrations. Stay high. I can't even get out. Good high vibrations. Stay hydrated. Okay. Keep your armor on, however you do that. Okay. Make sure that your space is cleansed, and you know, and keep your spiritual cleansing going at all times. Not talk to your ancestors daily, and not just, you know, like I said, when you need something. What's going on? Who is this message for, Spirit? Who is this message for? You could be an Aquarius. Who is this message for? You could be an Aries. Who is this message for, Spirit? You could be a Pisces. Who is this message for? You could be a Leo. Who is this message for? Who is this message for? Strong Aries. Who is this message for? Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius. How many we got out here? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. We need one more. Let's see. We got Aquarius. So strong Aquarius, and we got Pisces. Well, we already got Pisces. So one more, please and thank you. Okay. Leo. All right, so I feel like this is it. This is it because it's repeating the same signs. One more. Okay, thank you. All right, so we got Gemini, Libra, Pisces, strong Aquarius, strong Aries, Sagittarius, strong Leo, Cancer, and then we got Scorpio at the top and Sagittarius at the bottom. So strong Sagittarius, strong Aquarius, strong Pisces, strong Leo, strong Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, strong Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Cancer. Because I think I said strong Libra, but it's strong Leo. All right, so I hope this message does help you guys in some way, shape, form, or fashion. All right, and until next time, remember to always keep God first. Stay on your journey. Continue doing what you're doing. Y'all doing great. And, you know, there's no other way but up from here when it comes down to you guys. You can't, don't second guess yourself, okay? And don't allow people to cloud your judgment. Use your intuition, or don't allow people to cloud your intuition space, all right? I love you guys. See you on your next message. And until then, remember to always keep God first.